Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. For today's video, we are going to be doing a get ready with me video featuring all new to me makeup. I have finally picked up some makeup, you guys. So I wanted to just do a video incorporating all of that new makeup that I've picked up into a get ready with me. So if you're curious to see what products I used and how I created this look, keep watching. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited to be using all of these new to me products. To start with, I'm going to use the new Hourglass primer. This is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush primer. I have been using this for the last couple of days. I do like it. I do think it is very similar to the Tom Ford Soft Matte. So I haven't done a side-by-side comparison, but when I pump it out and I apply it, it really does feel like the Tom Ford. So I squeeze out one pump and that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to rub it in to the face and I apply it mainly to my cheeks and to my forehead. That is typically where I am the most oily, is in the forehead and the T-zone. The texture that I'd like to kind of blur is right here in my cheek area. So that is where I primarily focus the primer. But yeah, I have been really enjoying this. I do want to do a side-by-side comparison of the Tom Ford because I do think that they feel very, very similar. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD Skin, and I have shade 1R12. I have previously used, so this is not going to be a first impression. And so far, I'm really enjoying this. I do apologize if you can hear the rain. It is pouring down rain here in Chicago. So I'm just going to pop a little bit out onto my hand, and there's the consistency. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 101 to apply. First, I am going to pull my hair back because I forgot about that. So I will apply on one side of the face first, so you can see the difference between with the foundation and without the foundation. There's a slight scent. It's not a fragrance, but there is a scent. I don't really know what it is, but I can smell something. All right, I'm gonna scoot in here. So there's the difference. My left side has no foundation and my right side has foundation. I think it's a beautiful foundation. I think it just makes my skin look better. You know, it doesn't really do anything. It just covers and it just makes it look flawless. So I am really impressed so far with this foundation. And like I said during my haul video, it was gifted. However, you know, I'm not required to film a video on this foundation, but I did want to let you know, since I am using it, that it was gifted. I really do like it though. I'm excited to have two shades. Once I get a little bit of color to me, I think that darker shade will work really nicely. For concealer, we're going to use this brand new to me Hourglass Concealer. It is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. You guys, I mean, I can't even tell you how small this is. Like, there you go. It's the size of my finger. Tiny. So tiny. But we're going to try it. If I like it, I will pick up the full size. Did pick up shade Cedar. I have not used this yet, so this is my first impression. I'm going to blend it out with the BK Beauty A506. And this is the concealer brush. These are now available as singles, so if you just wanted to pick up the concealer brush, you could. So I will link that down below. It is it's a really nice brush. It's supposed to mimic the shape of the BK Beauty 101. In that regards, I really do like it. Sometimes I just forget to pull out another brush, honestly, and it's just easier to use my foundation brush because it's faster. I mean, this is still a nice brush, and I know that some people use it for other purposes other than just concealer, but I would say that if you like a dedicated concealer brush, this is a nice one. And I will leave my code down below with the brush, with the link, and my code Liz10 will save you guys 10%. All right, so I think I used incredibly too much concealer. I did not need as much as I added, so you live and you learn. I think the color actually works really nice as a brightening concealer. It's definitely lighter than the foundation, and I really feel that it brightened my under eyes. So while we're on the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use the new Hourglass, well, new to me, Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. So I did use this for the first time the other day. I liked it. I really liked it. So this is how it comes. I did pick this up very last minute during the Sephora sale. I had to get in that last minute order. So this, I'm just going to swatch. There's like a slight color to it. It's not just like a clear or like a white. There is like a tan, but once you blend it down, I don't think it adds any extra color to your eyes. Now, I've only used this a few times, so I don't really know. I don't have an opinion on it yet. I don't know if it will replace my beloved Chantecaille Next Generation Eye Base, or I also really like the Tom Ford Eye Base, and I also have a Chanel cream shadow that I really like. So I don't know where this will fit in, but I saw it at Sephora and I wanted to give it a try. I'm on this like Hourglass kick, so I thought we'd give it a go. So we're gonna let that sit while we do the rest of my face makeup, and then we'll see how it looks when we apply eyeshadow. For powder, I do have a new powder. So this is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I have never tried this. Like I just mentioned, I am on an Hourglass kick. So here is the packaging. I have not tried this yet. So when you open it up, the bottom, like the little sifter, does have an H, and it does come with a film over it. Honestly, I'm just gonna shake it and get some powder. It gave me quite a bit, so hopefully you can see that. I don't want to spill the powder everywhere, but it did get a little bit of powder, so I'm just going to take my La Mer powder brush and apply. I'm really hoping this powder just like blurs everything. That's what their face powders do, like their blushes and their highlighters and their finishing powders and stuff, they just blur. So I have high expectations for this powder, but I'm sure they're unrealistic. So I'll definitely keep using that and let you guys know in the future what I think of it. On first impression, it looks fine, it feels fine, but we'll see how it wears throughout the day with the other makeup. Bronzer, I have a bronzer that I have not used yet on camera or on film, and this is the new Guerlain Terracotta bronzer, and this is in shade Terracotta Light, which is shade number 2, medium cool. I think it's beautiful. Beautiful. I really, really like it. But the Guerlain bronzers are absolutely, hands down, some of the best bronzers you will ever try. I love them. So while they're very similar, I just keep picking them all up. And they have a new one coming out. I'm gonna get it. Is it any different than the ones I already have? Probably not, but they're that good. I mean, look at that. It like is a perfect bronze. It just gives me that sun-kissed glow, and I just love it. Absolutely love it. For a blush today, I'm going to use one of the new Suku Melting Powder Blushes, and this is a shade that I picked up after I'd already placed my order. I did my haul. I had the 2 shades. I think it was 3 and 4. And then I did a live with Maria of Night Star Beauty, and she had this shade, and this was shade number 7. And I was like, oh yeah, I need that shade. So I picked it up. I don't think I've ever done a video with it, but I have been loving this blush. Absolutely loving it. It might be my favorite blush formula. I don't know. It's really good though. It is really, really good. These are not limited edition, so they are still available. I highly recommend just getting one. Just get one. It'll change your life. I'm telling you. So I have shade number 7 is the one I'm going to use today. Of all of my shades that I have, this one is my favorite. It's so pretty. But I did just watch a video that Mickey Carr did, and she used shade, what was it? I think it was shade number 2. And I was like, okay, now I need shade number 2. They're really good. I mean, I really, really like them. I did go in a little heavy, so I'm just taking my foundation brush and just kind of toning it down just a little bit. But there's the blush. I mean, you need the littlest amount, and it just goes on seamlessly. I just love it. I cannot say enough good things about the Suku blushes. They are so good. For highlighter, so during my recent haul, I picked up a new Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, and I picked up shade Spotlight, which is the highlighting shade. I used this the other day. It is gorgeous. The glow that I got from my cheeks was unreal. So if you've not seen these, this is how they come. You take the cap off, and then you've got this little sponge tip applicator, and then it opens and closes. So it's open now, and then you close it down. So I am going to open it. I'm going to squeeze out just a little bit more product and tap it on. And that might be too much. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 106. This probably is too much. Now, I have not mixed this product over other powder products. So when I used it the other day, I did use it on top of a liquid blush. So I'm curious to see how it will wear over this powder Suku blush. I mean, look at that glow. All right, so I think it went down really well. So then I always close it before I put the lid back on so that you don't squeeze out more product. But, so that's shade Spotlight. I almost picked up shade Pillow Talk during the Sephora sale. I mean, I was like so close. But I was like, okay, Liz, you don't need it. You don't need it. I now have 4 Beauty Light Wands. And I definitely want to get the contour one, which I don't have yet. So I was like, you don't need Pillow Talk. All right, so there is the highlighter. I am now going to go back in with that blush brush and just kind of blend. So that there's no real like harsh lines between the highlighter and the blush. I want the highlighter to blend seamlessly into the blush. Really what you can do is take like a buffing brush. This is the Sonia G Smooth Buffer. And just kind of buff. And then it kind of blends everything together. And then if we pull my hair down, I love it. I love it. I'm really, really impressed with Spotlight. I think it's a really nice shade. Highly, highly recommend these. So, like I said, now I have 4 of them. I have 2 blushes and 2 highlighters. All right. I am so excited to do my eye makeup. I've got the Byredo Floral Kalahari palette. I probably could have done a whole video just on this palette. And the reason I didn't is because this isn't new. It's been out for a month or so. There's been hundreds of videos on this palette already. So I thought I would just incorporate it into a new to me makeup. Get ready with me. So here are the shades. I'm not going to swatch them. We are just going to play. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going to create. I don't know how this is going to work out. I have never ever used a Byredo product in my life. So to start with, I'm going to take a Sonia G Classic Crease. And there looks to be like a light tan brown shade right there. Are there names on here? There are names. So I'm going to take shade Clay. And we're going to put that down in my crease. Very, very powdery. I did get a ton of pickup on the brush. So very, very powdery. I love that there's names on the back. That makes it so much easier. So I am working from home today. I have Zoom court in the morning, and then I'm just going to get some work done around the house and at home. We leave tomorrow for our spring break vacation. So I'm really excited about that, but I still have a lot. I have a lot to get done. So by the time this video goes up, I will either be back from vacation or still on vacation. We'll see. So now I'm going to take this kind of like copper shade. It is called Quicksand. And I'm going to take that on the outer half of my eye. I'm going to slowly build up that outer corner. So I'm just going to progressively get darker. And I did go in with that same brush. This is the Sonia G Classic Crease. I did pick up another one of these, you guys. This is my favorite. I think this is probably my favorite brush of all time. And so I did pick up another one during the Beautylish sale. And my Beautylish order, I think, comes while I'm gone. So I just got a notification that it did ship finally. So that's a relief. I've been waiting forever. So now I'm going to go in with this dark brown. It's called Burnt Ember. And I'm going to go in very, very, very lightly because it is so much darker. And again, just go on that outer half. I will say that these shadows blend seamlessly. They are so easy to apply. I'm not really having to struggle at all. And it's been really quick. So these three shadows right there, they all look really similar. I will say that. And I swatched them on my hand. There they are. I couldn't tell you which one is which. They all look the same. So I'm just going to pick one. One of these days I'm going to learn that I need to bring my reading glasses in to film with me because I cannot read. But I'm going to take this shade right here. I believe it's called Eat Poppy. And I'm going to take a Sonia G Soft Shader. And we're going to place that down on the inner half of the eye. So I would not say I got a lot of pigment, if any. Can you even see the difference between my left eye and my right eye? It doesn't really offer much. And I don't know if it's because I should have used my finger. I don't know. It just really doesn't. There's not a lot of payoff. But it doesn't feel like a topper shade, kind of like Tom Ford has a topper shade, Charlotte Tilbury has this topper shade. It doesn't feel like that. This one feels really nice. Like I don't feel any of those glitter particles, which I don't like. It's just really light. I feel like I need a little bit more definition on that outer eye, so I'm going to go back into that dark shade again and try and build it up. And I'm going in this time with the Sonia G Mini Booster, which is going to give me a little bit more precision. It's going to make the eyeshadow more pigmented because it's not as fluffy. The impact of the eyeshadow is going to be greater. You're not going to be blending it out and diffusing it as much. And so maybe that was my problem, is I used my fluffy brush, and so I didn't get the payoff that I was looking for. So there's kind of like a burnt, smoky eye. I think it's pretty. It's definitely more fall though. It's definitely, I wouldn't say that this is spring-like. But it's doable for work, and I do have to work. I do have court this morning. So we're gonna keep it like this. For eyeliner, I'm gonna line my eyes with the new Sicily eyeliner. This is the Fido Kohl Star Waterproof All Day Long Liner, and I have shade 1, which is just a black shade. So this is what it looks like. I have been loving it. So I'm gonna line my eyes with that, and I'm gonna use a new mascara. So I have a sample here of the brand new MAC Stack Super Stack Mega Brush Mascara. So here's what the sample looks like, and let's take a look at this wand. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna put the eyeliner on, and then we'll be back to play with some new lipstick that I picked up. All right, so that mascara is intense. I have never used a wand like that before. It was really, really intense. Look at this. It's just, so this is 2 layers. I kind of like it though. I'm kind of intrigued and kind of want to pick up the full size. I have not used a MAC mascara in years. This one intrigues me. It intrigues me. The eyeliner, I absolutely love. I absolutely love it. It goes on so quickly. It's perfect. I love it. I will definitely be getting more shades. Now for lipstick, I'm going to use the new Tom Ford Soleil Sunlit Rose Lip Balm. I'm not going to use a lip liner. This is a very light balm shade. Makeup is a little bit dark, a little bit smoky, so we're going to use just a light lipstick today. Here is the lipstick, and really it's not a lipstick, it is a balm. It's very light. I think I probably should have worn something underneath it, but that's what it looks like on its own. I have worn this once. I wore it the other day. I thought it was really pretty. I did think I got a little bit more payoff the last time I used it. So maybe I wore something under it. I don't remember. But that's it. That completes my full face of new to me makeup. What do you guys think? I am really excited to continue to play with this Byredo palette. I need to find some color stories that match and kind of make it work. I'm not disappointed in this eye look at all. I really like it. The formula is amazing. It is so good. I just need to find my right color story. And you guys already know I love the blushes, I love the highlighter. I think I'm loving everything. The only thing that I really need to kind of play with more is that powder. I need to see how it's going to wear. I kind of already feel like I might be getting a little bit oily, and it's only been a few minutes. So I need to see how that's going to wear throughout the day. But other than that, so far I'm really liking everything. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.